The Wash Allen Show. Now, here's your host, Wash Allen.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wash Allen Show tonight. It's the legends, basketball legends of yesterday. But they're of today now because they're here with Calvin Murphy and a host of others. Let's check them out. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Legends here, I have the one and only Mr.
John Stanley Jr.
Man, I know you got a lot to do with this affair here tonight. And,
Yes, sir.
It's got to be a thrill for you because you've done a lot of big affairs. But why don't you tell everybody right now what's going on here in Houston with the Legends?
Well, we got over 200 legends in the building. This is the first time you had 3 Hall of Famers from Houston that came together with their memberships, the National NBA Retired Players Association. And this is a big fundraiser for some new initiatives they're going to launch here in Houston. 200 legends from around the nation.
Wow.
Different chapters came in, and this is their party.
Man, that's really something. And I know that Calvin Murphy has had a lot to do with this. I think he has some friends to go along with him now, right? Is that it?
That's correct. Alvin Hayes and Moses Malone, the 3 of them.
So these are the Joneses, huh?
The Joneses.
So just for the benefit of knowledge and all of that, tell everybody who you were with and all of that.
Currently, I'm the president of the National Basketball Retired Players Association here at the Houston chapter. And this is our gala that we are putting on, or soiree we're putting on for all of our all-star guests and retired players and the city of Houston here in town.
I have a gentleman here next to me, and you're probably the only one that's going to be here that's my height.
Yes, sir.
I mean, these guys are so tall. So tell everybody who you are.
I'm Roland. I'm with Mercedes-Benz of Greenway of Houston. Yes, sir. I'm a new car salesperson.
Boy, so you guys are probably excited about this tonight, aren't you?
We're very excited, very, very happy, very proud to have, the top players and the legends of the NBA at our dealership. Yes, sir.
And I have the one and only Mr.
Artis Gilmore.
Now, what team were you playing with?
I played in Chicago for an extended period of time, and I played with the San Antonio Spurs. Actually, I started off with the ABA, the American Basketball Association.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So, how long has it been since your last dunk?
My last dunk in the NBA was probably in the late '89.
We have the society editor of the Houston Forward Times, everybody, in the name of
Hazel Ramsey.
So Hazel, I know you're over there with the Forward Times newspaper, and I know tonight's a special night. You have the Legends, so this is this is a great avenue for you, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm an avid basketball fan, and I've been watching the Houston Rockets play since 1977.
Wait now, you're telling your age now.
I'm not. Well, I was a little girl.
Carlos Tillman, my wife Rosalind Tillman.
Rosalind Tillman.
How do you feel about this affair tonight?
Wonderful, wonderful. We're back. The NBA is back with us again.
How about you?
I'm enjoying it. It's very nice.
Clyde Bailey.
And
Maxie Gaucher.
right there. So man, you guys are looking good here. What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm just having a good time being out. This is the big week for All Stars, so we just want to just get out with the All Stars. And you one of the stars, so yeah.
You look like a star. How do you feel about tonight?
Having a great time. Just wanted to be in the mix. Just wanted to be celebrating in Houston. This is my town, so I wanted to be out and enjoying it, and I am.
Well, you're in the mix. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Wash Allen.
James Davis from Gulfgate Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
So James, here we are at the Legends Affair. What are you here? Sell cars at the Mercedes place or what?
Well, you know what? I'm just like you. I'm old school, and it's good to see some of these old legends, and it's good that it's in Houston. So I want to embrace everything that comes in Houston because you know what? Even though I'm not a native, I've been here over 30 years, and when they bring something like this to Houston Wash, I always want to support it.
George Thomas. He's from Texas Southern University with the radio, and the guy's got television too, haven't he?
Yeah, television and radio.
So what is your name?
Shireen.
Shireen? Shireen what?
Thomas.
Thomas. So, Mr. Thomas, I've heard some number of things about you. You have a newspaper, right?
Yes, I have a newspaper.
What's the name of it?
Voice of Asia.
Oh, I see. So how long has this paper been in existence?
The 26th year in publication.
Oh, man. So, how far does it go? How far are you distributing this particular paper?
We cover almost all the 5 counties around Houston and across the country. We mail it, distribute it, and that's what we do.
So what is your name, madam?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Wynn.
And?
Bao Pham.
I see. So what do you do, by the way, in life?
I'm in sales.
Sales. And what about you?
I'm in sales. I work here.
Oh, you work here?
Yeah, Mercedes-Benz.
Andrea Matthews.
Now, see, I've been knowing Andrea since she was a baby, which was only a few years ago.
That's right.
Over there at Rice University.
Correct.
So you're not there anymore, or what?
Yes, I'm still at Rice.
Oh, that's good.
I'm a PhD.
Okay, then. So what's happening here? You're here at the Legends, and tell us what's going on.
Well, we have a great list of stars that have come in. Legends basketball has everybody that's been here. We have sponsors from all over, Cavassier and 3 Point Patron, Baca, and everything.
It's everybody.
Everybody. And we're having a really good time. We have a great silent auction, and we're just having a really good time.
We'll be right back with more of The Wash Allen Show. Welcome back to The Wash Allen Show.
Here at the Legends, everybody, I have the one and only Mr.
Uchenna Agu, winner of season 7 of The Amazing Race.
So how are things going today? Here you are at the Legends. What are you doing these days?
Well, actually, I'm enjoying all my legends. You know what I'm saying? The guys that I've met, I've got to play golf with, let's see, Artis Gilmore. Yesterday, Dr. J, Scottie Pippen, Cliff Robinson. I mean, the guys are all over the place. Moses Malone was at the course yesterday. So we've had a good time all weekend.
Did I hear that you were an attorney?
Yes, you did.
What is your name, attorney?
Monique Schenkel.
Yeah, that sounds official. So what are your thoughts about tonight?
Oh, it's been great. I've seen so many of the legends, and it's just great to see them and be able to mingle and talk to them. It's been a great weekend.
Speaking of legends, everybody, that's where we are.
That's a heck of a way to start.
That's where we are now. We have the one and only Mr.
Mike Barajas.
And Mike, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm with News 92 FM these days.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Man, you're just going in different directions, I guess, right?
Well, you know, you go where life takes you.
That's great. Good seeing you, man.
Nice to see you, man. Continued good luck in everything you do.
Thank you.
All right, sir.
Mr.
Mike Jones.
How you doing these days, Mike?
Fine. You Wash. I'm here with a legend, a true legend, Wash Allen, right here.
Man, I tell you. So, what are you doing these days?
My friend and I, we take teams back and forth to China. CherryWhitley and myself, we take basketball teams back to China and everything right now.
Really?
Yes.
That's got to be interesting there.
Yes, it's interesting. It's fun. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work also.
K.W. Wong.
Delomo Jones.
Marion Jones.
Victoria.
Monique. Rosalind Meeks.
And
Wilder.
Celeste Johnson.
And
Michelle Honeycutt.
Steve Shanklin.
Dr. Paula Richardson.
Pierre Mitchell.
Mariah Cheney.
and what is your name?
Pam Green.
Robert Ford.
Gregory Carter.
Renard Allen.
Erica Lopez.
And
Kimberly Williams.
Terrence Pace. Rathia Wiley.
Huey IBA.
Rhonda Skiller Jones.
My name is Jachelle White.
so what do you do, Miss White?
I'm a realtor in Houston.
So she wants to make a sale right now.
That's right, I do. A big one.
I know that's right. So how's it going though? What's happening with you? Anything special?
Everything's good. The only special thing is my husband has joined me from Beijing, China. He's here today in Houston, but yeah.
Is that him there?
That's him there.
Step in here for a second.
My husband's Cyril White.
So this is your husband, huh?
Yes.
How you doing?
How you doing, Mr. Allen? Great.
You okay?
I'm great. Great. Nice to meet you.
You guys look good. You guys look like $1 million couple here.
I love it.
What do you do?
I'm a sports consultant. I work in China. I'm from Houston, but I'm based in Beijing, China right now.
Right. So do you go there sometimes?
I have been. I've been there a few times, yeah.
Well, you guys are international personality.
That's right. You know, I feel like China is the new land of opportunity, and I'm trying to seize it. Absolutely.
I got to talk to him myself. Thanks for being for talking. Thanks for being for talking.
Let me say something to the people. 你好，我的中国朋友，非常高兴来到这里。你好。
Yeah, you've done pretty well for yourself.
I have. He's done pretty well for himself.
I got that.
Get it right.
All right. Thank you, darling.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Nicole Masters.
So what do you do, dear?
My role here is we're putting on this fashion show to celebrate some of the designs as well as African American contributions in Houston.
Tanya Douglas.
James Douglas.
All right. So how have you guys been? I haven't seen you in a pretty good while. What's been going on?
Oh, just the same old, working it and enjoying the family and starting new businesses and.
That's everything, huh?
Yes.
Well, Doc, you're always full of fire and vigor. What's happening with you and as far as education and stuff is concerned?
Things are going very well for me. Right now, I'm really busy because the legislature's in session. So I'm spending most of my time in Austin. People ask me, what are you doing in Austin? I say, that's where the money is. So I'm trying to get the money for the university.
Wanda Adams, District D, representing.
What's going on these days?
You know what? We're so excited about the All-Star Weekend. Tonight we're hanging out with the legends. I kicked off yesterday hanging out with the legends at Yates High School yesterday. Ended up yesterday with the NBA players, D. Wade and LeBron James yesterday, hanging out in District D. So this has been a wonderful, wonderful weekend for Houston.
Are you one of the legends?
Well, most legends are dead, but I'm one of the retired ball players.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, what is your name again?
I'm Tree Rollins.
And you played with what team?
Played 12 years with Atlanta, 2 years with Cleveland, 1 year with Detroit, 2 years with Houston, and 2 years with Orlando Magic.
You've been around. So look, so where are you making your home now?
I live in Orlando.
Where?
Orlando, Florida.
Florida. Okay.
90 degrees today.
So what are you doing now since the days of yesterday when you were dunking those balls? What are you doing now?
No, I'm just taking it easy, mostly doing a lot of training. I train high school kids and professionals. Also the president of the National Basketball Retired Players Association, Orlando chapter.
We'll be right back with The Wash Allen Show. Welcome back to The Wash Allen Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the Legends, as you know. We've been talking to all of the big guys, but I like talking to Calvin because at least we can go face to face. How you doing, man?
Well, before we get started, Wash, I want to say publicly
that I got to thank this man. You know, it's fine to be standing with somebody when things are riding high, but I was at my lowest point of my life. He stood right beside me. He was the first to come and put me on camera to make me feel real. And I just want to thank you for that. Yeah, I really love you for that, my brother.
Great.
Yes, indeed.
Well, you're a special person. That's why I did it. But anyway, look, the legends.
Yes.
Now, you know, we talked last time, or some other time, I forgot when it was, but you talked about a gathering of all of your friends and players, that you guys should be doing something special and together, because there's so many here in Houston.
That's right.
And so obviously you're about doing that, right?
Well, I just feel so good that, you know, from word of mouth, people started believing what we could do together. We started, we stopped, we started, we stopped. There was a lot of stumbling blocks along the way. Obviously, we live in a capitalistic state, meaning we need money. Right. But I convinced them that we don't need anything but each other to get started.
Hey.
It did. People that believed in what we were doing started giving us some nickels and dimes. Then the NBA itself got involved, and look at us now.
Yeah.
You know, we still got a long way to go. Okay. We still got some projects we want to do for the fallen stars, but we have a start. We have people believing. We believe in ourselves. I'm seeing people I haven't seen for 30 years out here tonight during the All-Star Weekend, and it doesn't do my heart any good to not to get to sit down and talk to them and go back to yesterday and then give them the message that we've got to stay together now. This is not a one-type situation. This is to get involved. We're the Houston chapter. That doesn't mean we can't join forces with San Antonio or Dallas. We're all in the same confines. So that's where we are right now.
That's great, that's great. And so this show, that's why I love having this show, all of you in Dallas and different areas that are watching us right now. This is Calvin Murphy, but you like the folks in Dallas too, don't you?
Oh, no question. My daughter's in Dallas. I spend a lot of time in Dallas, you know, one of those situations. I don't like the Mavericks, but don't take that personal. But I love the people in Dallas.
I know what you mean, brother. Well, I want to thank you, and we need to talk more about some of the things that you're doing so I can come and be there.
Well, Wash, I have what's the phrase I want to use? The distinct, doggone it. I got Bill Cosby and Smokey Robinson doing a concert for my youth academy. We haven't done any publicity on it yet. We're putting it together. Okay. But it's going to call The Ultimate Dream, because those are my two favorite entertainers, to raise money for my youth academy. I will make sure that you're involved.
Yeah, you heard that. Thank you, Calvin.
Wash, I love you, my brother.
Thank you,
Jess Fields.
And?
Varda Dror.
So, Fields, what do you do?
I own Rosewood Cemetery and Funeral Home, and also I'm on the Harris County Sports Authority.
What do you do? Besides look good.
Try to keep this way.
Or is that just your name to fame?
Exactly, yes, exactly.
Okay, so what are your feelings about tonight?
Oh, I think it's great. I think it's wonderful for Houston. I think it's great for the community, and I think it's a wonderful event.
Dr.
John Stanley Jr.
All right. So Doc is one of my sponsors, the guy that's really behind the Wash Allen Show. So what do you feel about tonight?
I feel very good about tonight. In fact, just a few minutes ago, I just shook hands and talked with Calvin Murphy for a few seconds. And I said seconds. But I was really looking for Clyde Drexler, but I haven't seen him around. But I guess he must be busy.
Ladies and gentlemen, my friend and entrepreneur, philanthropist, Dr. John Stanford. Thanks for being here, man.
Thank you.
CherryWhitley.
Well, you look like you're big time. Who do you own and what?
Who do I own? I own nothing. I have fun with life. I like playing golf. I like being involved with animals. And I'm on the board of an animal rescue group in Houston, CAP, Citizens for Animal Protection, and I just have fun with life.
Are you a regular Houstonian?
I am.
Originally?
I'm born in Dallas, lived all my life in Houston, and I live in Vail, Colorado. And I'm accompanying John Egan tonight, who is our ex-coach for the Rockets and played in the NBA for 12 years.
Oh, really? So talk to me about yourself. You are...
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, not a hard thing to do.
You are?
Yeah, I'm John Egan. I'm from Connecticut. I played in the NBA for 12 years. I played with the Knicks in New York. I played with the Lakers. Notice you interviewed Calvin Murphy just a little while ago. He's from Connecticut as well.
I didn't know that.
I played with Calvin, and I coached him. And I coached from 1973 to 1976. I played from 1961 to 1972. I play golf. I'm in the insurance business, and I'm set.
Coach at the Summit.
First what?
He was the first coach at the Summit, 1973.
Yeah, way back, 73. And I'm 74 years old.
He's the oldest Rocket player.
Last year, yeah, Jim Foley told me I'm the oldest living Rocket. That's frightening.
Man, that's something.
That's frightening.
So what do you do as an ex-player, and now you're middle age? So what do you do now to keep yourself in shape?
Oh, I work out. I go to spin classes. I swim some. I lift weights. I do a lot of cross training to stay in shape. Very, very important. You know, for your heart, check your blood pressure, the whole bit. And also, we have a Houston chapter here. We have about 50 guys who retired who live here. So we do a lot of community things. We help the kids. We do a lot of clinics. And Moses Malone's here. Rudy T is here. Major Jones, Calvin Murphy, and a bunch of other guys. So we try and give back to the community.
Hey, you're doing good, man. And who do we have here? What's your name, sir?
I'm Jim Stivarelia, and I'm a guest from New York and Salt Lake City, Utah. And we work with a number of retired players and came here to support them.
We'll be right back with The Wash Allen Show. Welcome back to The Wash Allen Show.
The Wash Allen Show, everybody, tonight on this great legendary night. And I have my executive producer here, Judy Foston of Foston International. Judy, what do you say?
Congratulations to all the NBA legends. And I would just like to thank the NBA for bringing the All-Star games to Houston. Congratulations.
All right. And we'll see you next week. Same time, same station. Until then, bye-bye.
The Wash Allen Show has been brought to you by Attorney Waverly Nolly, Frenchie's Chicken, Bayway Lincoln Volvo, and Amazing Smiles.